Hey there and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Jigglypuff from Pokemon. So we're going to start by drawing two circles side by side for the eyes. Starting on the left at the top, we'll circle around to the bottom, and back up to the top. We'll draw the same thing on the right side. Starting at the top again, just going to match up the tops and come down to the same height on the bottom. Let's go ahead and draw in the pupils and iris. So in here, we're going to draw a smaller circle, but we're not going to draw it in the middle. We're going to draw it sort of inwards and just slightly up a little bit. So we're going to start up here, drawing a smaller circle. Come in, and we're going to leave a little bit of an edge on the side, a little bit of a gap along the inside edge. Let's go to the right side and do the same thing. Starting from the top, come down to the bottom, and then back up to the top. From here, let's draw in a little highlight. So we're going to imagine the light coming down at an angle this way. So on the top left corners here, we're going to draw a smaller circle, just for a little highlight. We'll do the same thing on the right side, making sure we line them up at the top. Circle around. Let's go ahead and draw in the mouth. So in between the eyes, we're going to come down to the bottom edge and just draw a curve from left to right. Kind of goes up a little bit in the middle. From these two ends, we're going to connect them with a curve going down towards the bottom of the mouth. So starting on the left side, we'll curve down towards the middle, and we'll curve back up on the right side. We're going to tuck the tongue in underneath. So on the left edge here, it's going to curve up and curve down on the right. Let's go ahead and draw the little curl on the top of the head. So now we're just going to have to be mindful that the body is basically a round circle around the eyes. So up here, we want to draw that little swirl. So just above the right eye, right here, we're going to draw a little curve that comes in and then curves down. So it's almost like a backwards S. Starting from the top, curving down towards the left and then straight down. From here we're going to do a little overlap. So right here on this turn, we're going to curl all the way up to the top of the head. So from here, we'll curl around in between the eyes. Now we're going to curve above the left eye, curving up. Now we're going outwards. Now we're going to come all the way up. We're going to imagine we're going to connect to that point back up here with a curve, but we're not going to connect it. We're just going to go straight up, curve around, and then come up to the top right about there. We're going to leave a little gap here. So from this point, we want to draw the top edge of the ears. Now the ears go to a point, and they come down to the side of the head. So right about here, on this point here, we're going to move across to the left side. We're going to curve out to the outside point on the left. And from this point, we're going to do the same thing on the right side. We're going to curve out towards the outside point on the right. Now from these points, we want to curve down the side, the bottom side of the ears, down to the body. Now the body, we're going to draw basically a circle that goes around the head here. So right about here is where we want to kind of stop. So from this point, I'm going to curve in the opposite direction to right about there, leaving enough room for the head. Up here on the right, we'll curve down and around the same height as we have on the left. Now from these points, we want to draw in the inner side of the ear. So from this point to that point, we want to draw a curve, but we want to leave a little gap on the ends. So just stepping in, we'll curve and just aim towards that point. From here, we're just going to trace the outside edge on the inside, leaving an even spaced gap all the way up. We'll curve on the inside now. We're going to curve the opposite way, down like that. Let's do the same thing on the right side. So from this point to that point, we want to imagine a curve going across, but again, leaving a little gap on the ends. Curving across. Now from here, I want to curve the inside edge to a point, and then curve down in the opposite direction on the bottom side. From here, let's go ahead and draw in the sides of the body. From here, we want to curve down the side. Again, we're imagining a circle going all the way around the body here. So what we want to do is we want to start here, do a little overlap, and curve down the side of the body. Do the same thing on the right side. So right here, we'll do a little overlap, curving down the side of the body. From here, let's go ahead and layer in the arms. So on this side, the arm is going to be placed on top of the body. So we're going to do a little overlap here, curving down to the tip of the hand. We'll curve in the opposite direction. We're going to round out this tip as well. So rounding it out and curving up towards the eye. This side here, we're going to have the arm raised up, almost like it's waving. So we're going to step in a little bit, curve upwards. We're going to round out the hand. Now we're going to come back inwards. And we get a little bit wider as we come down this way. So you can see the arm gets a little bit wider towards the body. From here, let's go ahead and finish off the body. So we're going to start by looking at the curve of the body here. So it's basically like a circle. So right here, we want to curve in towards the feet. So imagine this curve coming down behind the hand, curve down towards the feet. with a short curve. On the right side, we'll do the same thing. So again, leaving a little bit of an overlap on the hand side. From here, we're going to create a little gap here and draw the lower part of the body. So we're going to finish off the bottom of the circle. So again, finishing this curve just along the bottom, leaving a gap on both sides for the feet. We're going to layer the feet in underneath. So on the left side, we're going to step up, curve to the toe, and curve this back up so there's a little bit of an overlap at the bottom here. Go to the right side and do the same thing. So starting on the inside this time, curve to the tip of the foot, and pull that right back in towards the body. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Jigglypuff from Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please make sure you check out our Pokemon playlist. We have a ton of characters in there. We add a new one every Tuesday. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.